Oh yeah. Excuse me. I think that's the first time I spoke today. Nice to see you. I'm going to skew from tradition and not start today with my usual apology for it having been too long since my last video blog, even though it has been too long since my last video blog. Instead of apologizing, I'm going to say thank you for your patience. I'm trying positive thinking on this one, positive putting out in the world in a positive way. So today's Friday, the 28th, and that means that the big theater community mobilization rally at the Delacorte is today at 2:30. It's 11:48 right now. So if you're seeing this and you didn't know about that, which I find it hard to believe, go there, go there, and be there at 2:30, and you won't regret it. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have some people talking. It's gonna be an interesting thing, and it's gonna be really exciting. There's some great people there, and what better cause is there? This is the fight of our generation. Be there. So lots to catch you up on. On the Twitter, right now as it stands, I'm at 995 followers, and I said I was going to think of something special to do for the 1,000th follower. I think what I'm going to do is, whether or not they're at the show, the day that I get that 1,000th follower, which very well might be today, you know when I come out the top of Act 2, and I kind of, I don't know if you've seen the show. At the top of Act 2 of the American Tribal Love Rock musical, I come out and kind of chit-chat for a minute with the audience before singing the Electric Blues. I'm gonna I'm gonna put a shout out in there for whoever that 1,000th follower is. I'll say hello and send it out into the cosmos. And so whoever that 1,000th follower is, you'll have your name set on Broadway. That's not nothing. I have my notes, as always. Um, Broadway Show League is over. I usually like to start talking about that, but season's over. We had a good season. Atlantic Theater Company ended up taking us out at the end, which was fine. I think we finished with a record of like 7-4, maybe something like that. It was a pretty good season. We played really well. Um, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a few weeks ago, we had a little party at Steele's house. Steele lives in New Jersey in a purple house, and he has a pool in his backyard. So a whole bunch of us hippies went out there, and we had a pool party with Frisco, which was so fun, and it was really nice to get out of the city for a day. And they had wonderful food, and it was kind of a perfect day. Except I got D to the devoured. That's right, D to devoured by some mosquitoes. They wrecked my life. My legs and my back and my arms, and there was one here under my ear. I was just trash. And so I put it on Twitter, and thanks to everybody who responded that I needed some good fixes. And so I got the best thing for me ended up being this A&D ointment, which is really good. Except the top came off in my backpack and ruined a lot of my stuff, and I had to get a new backpack. But I like my new backpack better than my old backpack, so no complaints. We also did a couple of concerts for Bobby Cronin. Casey Levy and I did two, and Alice and Case did one. We did this concert at the Lord Beachman Theater where we recorded it. We did it twice and we recorded it. It's going to be a CD coming out, I think, next month or in the next month or two called Reach the Sky. Keep an eye out for that. I'll definitely be letting you guys know when that pops out. Pops out? When it drops. That's what the cool kids say, right? When that album drops, I'll let you know. I'm feeling a little punchy this morning. This is what you deal with. This is what happens when you get up and you had a show last night. And I also just had some Dunkin' Donuts. I had an audition for a Dunkin' Donuts commercial yesterday, and we were supposed to be in a hayride enjoying the autumn. And it was me and this real family of four, the Rileys, this mother and father and their two little daughters, and they were very sweet and very lovely family. I didn't plan on talking about this; it's not on my list. But we ended up. It was kind of just reaction acting, which I've never done before. Whenever I've been in for a commercial, I'm always saying things, but we were just reaction acting. And so it's like, all right, you're having fun, but don't be cheesy. I'm like, okay. Except it ended up being awkward because the dad and the mom were like interacting with the kids, and the kids were like, oh, dad. And I'm like the awkward like neighbor or somebody who just decided to, oh, you guys going on a hayride? Can I go? I want to come on a hayride. Awkward. We did The View a couple weeks ago. That was really fun. I actually don't have really very much to say about that. It was an early day. We had to do it in the morning before a two-show day because Whoopi really wanted us to be there, and the View people really wanted us to be there, and we really wanted to be there. But it was like the last opportunity for us to be there before they went on hiatus. So we did the morning on a Wednesday. Like we had like a 7 o'clock call or something. But we did The View, and then we had two shows, and that was a long day, but a good day, a fun day. I look just pasty white. Oh God. Also, oh, I promised Sophie on Twitter that I would mention her. Hey, Sophie. I'm sure I promised other people mentions that I'm not carrying through on. I just remember that one. Hello, you. Hey, you. Yeah, that's for you. You out there who I promised that mention. Hey, it's nice to see you. Punchy on a Friday morning. The joke. Okay, the moose joke that I told. If you haven't watched it yet, go back. Pause here at 6:10. Go back. Watch my favorite joke, which is this moose joke. I would say that 76% of the responses that I got, both via email, via comments, via Twitter, people in person at the stage door, were just negative. Just people who said that joke wasn't funny. We liked the delivery, but people seem to like the delivery, which is really nice. But the joke itself was seen as not being very funny. So, sorry. But for the 25% of you who did like it, I've got another one, which someone sent me, and I looked back at my email just now to see if I could find the email from whoever it was that sent it, but I couldn't find it. So, I'm sorry that I can't credit you, but this is a short form joke in the same vein. Why did the boy fall out of the tree? Because someone threw a refrigerator at him. I think that's really funny. So anyway, I'm sorry the joke wasn't funnier for you guys. Coming up, I'll try to do more video blogging, and I hope that comes out well. It's really, I'm just very busy, and I'm very busy, and so I don't have time for just blogging. But there's that. We're going to the big National Equality March for Marriage Equality in Washington D.C. on October 11th. I hope you can come. You should probably come. It's going to be really great. I just want to thank you a lot for all of your comments and emails. I think until you have until God, maybe I should think about what I'm going to say first. I've never experienced what it's like to get emails from someone that you haven't met saying, "Hey man, I just think what you're doing is great, and I think that I think that you're talented, and I think that what you're doing is wonderful." And it really just it really means a lot, and so I thank you for all of that. I'm sorry if I don't respond right away or ever, but know that I try to respond. I'm going to be responding to everything that I get, just because it means so much to have you guys say, "Hey, I dig you," because I dig you. I will dig. There's a game on the iPhone called I Dig It or Dig It. It's a great game. You should get it if you have an iPhone. Are there any other? Oh, maybe I have like a minute left before the YouTube cut off. I'm looking to see if there's any other iPhone apps you should really have. I play a lot of games. I'm playing Snood. Remember Snood from like 5-10 years ago on the computer? It's now on the iPhone. It's not as good, but it's still pretty good. Oh, Flight of the Hamsters. Get that. That's excellent. It's a top-notch game. I don't know. I got nothing else. Anyway, I'm going to try to vlog more. I'll certainly let everyone know via Twitter when the 1,000 followers hit. It's very exciting. Even though Blake Daniels has like 1,016, he hit it like a couple weeks ago. I saw him at the Buckeye opening. The Buckeye opening! Buckeye! Jonathan is wonderful, and we had a great time at the park. I love the park. Alright, I'm running out of time. You guys are wonderful. And hopefully I'll see you today at the rally. That's how Megan Lawrence says, the rally. Talk to you soon. Bye.